Hello again, mortals. Welcome to the Library of Horror Hotel, where it's time once again for Creepy Cheapies. And before we go any farther with today's horrifying mask discovery, let me say, please do hit that subscribe button. I promise it won't hurt very much or for very long. It won't bleed out or anything like that if you hit the subscribe button. And it may help just a little bit in allowing us to continue bringing you the most horrible in the art of monster masks and appreciating all the fine art that goes into the making of masks, the imagination and the talent and the creativity that oh, come on, really? Now, right in the middle of a Creepy Cheapies? Whose is that? Who's getting a call? Somebody, come on, answer that or turn it off, will you please? Who, what? Oh, it's me. It's mine. I'm sorry, guys. My dumb. I'm sorry. Oh, I have to take this. I'll keep it short, I promise. Dr. Lady spooking, can you be helped? Who? Oh, the spirit of great grandpa. How you doing, great grandpa? How you doing? What? The antiques? Oh yes, I did have the antiques appraised. Yes, I did. Yes, I know. The old violin and the old painting. I did have them appraised. Yes, I did. Well, it turned out you were right. They were indeed a genuine Stradivarius and a genuine Picasso. Yeah, you were right. That was the good news. The bad news is that the painting was by Stradivarius and the violin was built by Picasso. So that sort of affected the value somewhat. That's why we're still doing things cheaply here at Horror Hotel. And as a matter of fact, you sort of caught me at a bad moment. I'm in the middle of doing a Creepy Cheapie. Well, it's a mask. It's a video. It's a sort of, can I explain it to you later, great grandpa? Okay, fine. Okay, gonna sign off for now. And yeah, tell great grandma I said okay, talk to you later. Goodbye. Sorry about that. Today's horrible mask here on Creepy Cheapies is this monstrosity from the creeps at Oktober Studios. That's October spelled with a K. O-K. T-O-B-E-R, not O-C-T-O-B-E-R. Oktober Studios came out with this thing in 2023. I like this guy a lot. Love this guy. It's our old friend. Well, okay. Maybe he's not really a friend. And maybe he's not really old, come to think of it. But I'm still going to call him that. It's our old friend, Sinister, a.k.a. Dark Sinister. Not to be confused with Simon Bar Sinister, because he was on Underdog. This guy's not on Underdog. This guy is Dark Sinister. Why is he called Dark Sinister? Well, that's because he's white. I'm assuming the dark part refers to his hair, which, as you may notice, is indeed dark. He has black hair, black shading, black paint. He's all done in grayscale, okay? No color. And I would recommend doing that same thing with the costume that you're going to put with him. If you're going to wear this on Halloween or wear it at the haunted house or the haunted corn maze or the haunted car wash or whatever it is you're haunting, I would stay away from colors in the costume. I would wear white gloves and make everything black and white. And he looks a little bit like the guy from a movie called The Babadook. And if you haven't seen The Babadook, I recommend it. You know, it's not bad. It's not likely to be anybody's favorite horror film ever made, but it's pretty good, pretty solid and suspenseful and pretty interesting and, you know, holds your attention, which is certainly more than most of today's scary movies do. And The Babadook has a guy, very, very briefly, you just catch a quick glimpse, but he looks like this wearing an old black suit, which is what I would wear with it. I would put a formal suit such as one might wear to a funeral, particularly to one's own funeral, and a top hat. And the top hat kind of imparts a London After Midnight look to him. If you're familiar with Lon Chaney in a lost movie from 1927 called London After Midnight. Nobody has seen the movie, but it did establish a sort of look for vampires and undead characters as having long hair hanging out from underneath black top hats. And as you can see, he's a happy monster. He's not really a vampire because he doesn't have fangs, but he is clearly something not quite human. Sort of not really a dead thing, not really a living thing either. He's sort of a, what do you mean, look who's talking? Look at the camera, don't look at me. As you can see, Mr. Sinister here, aka Dark Sinister, is a full head mask, but it doesn't come really far down in the back. It's a little more than a 3/4 mask. Can you see where that comes to? There's the bottom, and it does go underneath your chin, and it comes up to the back of your head, and then you get this hair on there. Now the hair is not my favorite type of hair. It's that plasticky stuff, and I'm not real fond of it, but on this particular character it kind of has the right look, because it kind of looks greasy and messed up and stringy, and stop saying look who's talking. Some monsters. Rude? Anyway, this cheeky devil with his fine sense of humor would love to come and haunt your haunted attraction, or just stand there peeking out the windows of your front room at Halloween to discourage the trick-or-treaters from coming around. And if I were going to use this guy in a haunted house or a haunted attraction or other such Halloween show type situation, I think I would put him at some distance from the audience. So far off so as to be not really blurry and out of focus exactly, or hazy really, but just far enough away so that he's not completely sharp focused for most people. I think he'd be creepier, kind of like he's watching you from a distance, than he would be if he was right up there and you know, you walk right past him and come face to face with him. I think that would be less creepy than having him watching you from a distance. So he'd be a great one to be peeping out a window or peeking around a door or around a curtain or something like that. And if you're not happy with that hair, you could simply stick a wig on there. You could get a similar looking wig if you want more hair or longer hair or more lifelike, realistic looking hair. You could add a more expensive a wig on there. This actually isn't a wig. This is just glued on hair, as you can probably see there. They could have used a wig, but they just went with glued on hair to keep it nice and messy and nasty and creepy and unhealthy looking. And if he says, look who's talking one more time, don't you start with me. All right. The very cool Dark Sinister, a creepy mask. Neighborhood of, what do you cost? About 45, 50 bucks? Yeah? Okay. He tells me he sells for about 45 to 50 bucks. I can't be absolutely sure of that because the prices on masks go up and down like crazy these days, so don't hold me to that. But you'll certainly enjoy having him in your home, because if nothing else, think of how much fun he'll have watching scary movies on TV with you late at night. Look at that smile. He can't wait to see the next zombie movie or werewolf or vampire movie that you've got queued up for viewing. So get the popcorn going and stock up on napkins. He drools a bit.